And welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Tonight we have men's college lacrosse action. It's a non-conference matchup between the Wheaton College Lions hosting the Anna Maria College Amcats. This is Sal Lopez in the call tonight for the NewMax Sports Network, and welcome to the broadcast. Chilly today outside here in Norton Field, around 30 degrees. The feel-like temperature more like upper teens into lower 20s. The wind chill entering this matchup. Wheaton College enters tonight's game with a record of 1-1 on the season from the NewMac. They're 1-0 in their home field here in Norton Field this season. Won their first game on February 17th against the University of New England, 11-5. They're coming off a loss on the road at Gordon College, 11-9 on Saturday. Anna Maria winless to start off their 2024 season, 0-3 record in the Great Northeast Athletic Conference, 0-1 on the road for the Amcats. 3 straight losses to begin the season for Anna Maria. Today is the 5th all-time meeting in the series between Wheaton College and Anna Maria College. Wheaton College leads the all-time series with 4 victories and 0 losses dating back to 2019. The Lions have been perfect, and they've been dominant in the all-time series, outscoring Anna Maria 68-24 in total goals. Wheaton College has won by an average of 11 goals for their win margin to the first 4 meetings of the all-time series against Anna Maria. Wheaton's 4 victories were 23-8 in 2019, 11-5 in 2020, 13-4 the last time they played on their home field here in 2022. And last year, Wheaton won on the road at Anna Maria and Paxton, Mass, 21-7 in 2023. In that matchup, Wheaton outshot Anna Maria 47-31 in last season's 21-7 win out in Paxton. Wheaton forced Anna Maria into 24 total turnovers. The Lions committed just 13 turnovers in that match. And also, Wheaton able to capitalize on the man-up advantage. They went 4 for 5 on man-up scoring opportunities in the last game last year against Anna Maria. Mike McLaughlin tallied a career high 10 points with a career high 7 goals, 3 assists. That's tied for 4th most points in a single game in program history in last season's meeting against the Amcats. Emmett Edwards recorded a career high 5 points. He had a career best of 2 goals and 3 assists in the previous meeting. Charlie Racine recorded 3 goals as well. He had a team high 6 ground balls. Jack Board had 1 goal, 1 assist. Alden Ledley scored his first collegiate goal in last year's match against Anna Maria. Jacob Wharton recorded a game high 4 caused turnovers. For Anna Maria, it was Tommy Gerard which led the way. He scored 2 goals in the last matchup against Wheaton. Nathan Powers added in the goal. He recorded a game-high 15 ground balls, went 24 for 32 on faceoffs. Upcoming, it'll be the 5th all-time meeting between the Wheaton College hosting the Anna Maria College Amcats here in Norton Field in Norton, Massachusetts. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the NewMax Sports Network, as we'll have starting lineups. National Anthem next on the NewMax Sports Network here in Norton, Massachusetts.
Good evening, and welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's NCAA Division III Men's Lacrosse Contest, featuring the visiting Anna Maria College Amcats and your Wheaton College Lions. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visiting Amcats. Sophomore defender from Elmont, New York, number 0, Holy Gabatone. A junior midfielder from Putney, Vermont, number 5, Nathan Powers. A junior midfielder from Marston's Mills, Massachusetts, number 9, Liam Bedenkopf. A junior attackman from Shrewsbury, New Jersey, number 14, Hank Gatinas. A junior defender from Howell, New Jersey, number 19, Jake Lupo. A first-year defender from Milford, Massachusetts, number 22, Eric Farrell. Junior defender from Wayne, New Jersey, number 32, Jeff Robinson. Junior defender from Stamford, Connecticut, number 44, Eli Charles. A first-year attackman from Castleton, New York, number 68, Spencer Carpenter. In goal for the MCATs, a first year from Brooklyn, New York, number 24, Christian Williams. The MCATs are coached by Nate Mayo, assisted by Andrew Marcotte and Tyler Chevalier. And now let's meet your Lions. Junior defender from Rutland, Massachusetts, number 2, Brendan Wojnarowicz. A junior midfielder from Cordell, New Jersey, number 5, Charlie Rusty. A first-year midfielder from Kittery, Maine, number 6, Tucker Johnson. A junior midfielder from Stoughton, Massachusetts, number 9, Mike McLaughlin. A sophomore defender from Westport, Connecticut, number 22, John Schultz. A first-year attackman from Southbury, Connecticut, number 31, Mitch Tapadino. A sophomore attackman from Sunderland, Vermont, number 34, Emmett Edwards. A junior attackman from Fairfield, Connecticut, number 41, Charlie Goodrich. A senior defender from Worcester, Massachusetts, number 42, Jacob Wharton. In goal for the Lions, a junior from North Andover, Massachusetts, wearing number 24, John Drew. The Lions are coached by Kyle Hart, assisted by Andrew Blood and Kevin Coffey. Officials for tonight's contest are John Scolliard, Devin Kitterick, and Jim Castortarian. Wheaton College, the NUMAC, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, overt remarks, or other intimidating acts directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated, and the grounds removed from site competition. Also, consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Tonight we have men's college lacrosse action. It's a non-conference matchup between the Wheaton College Lions hosting the Anna Maria College AmCats. This is Sal Lopez in the call tonight for the NewMax Sports Network, and welcome into the broadcast. Chilly night tonight here in Norton Field in Norton, Mass. The temperatures hovering just above 30 degrees with more of a wind chill, feeling like the high teens to lower 20s, around 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts here in Norton, Mass. Wheaton College with their home white uniforms, blue numbers, blue letters for tonight's matchup. Anna Maria taking a trip from Paxton, Massachusetts, down to Norton, Mass for this matchup. Anna Maria and the Amcats going with the black uniforms, gray numbers, gray letters for tonight's matchup. Starters look like this for the visiting Anna Maria College Amcats. Holy Gabaton, Nathan Powers, Liam Bennenkop, Hake Gitness, Jake Lupo, Eric Farrell, Jeff Robinson, Eli Charles Spencer Carpenter. In goal for Anna Maria, number 24, Christian Williams in his first season from Brooklyn, New York. Starters for the Wheaton College Lions: Brandon Wojnowskis, Charlie Racine, Tucker Johnson, Mike McLaughlin, John Schultz, Mitch Tepedino, Emmett Edwards, Charlie Goodrich, Jacob Borton. And in goal tonight, number 24, John Drew, the junior goalkeeper from North Andover, Massachusetts, making his first start this season in net for the Lions. At midfield for the face-off as we are underway with action tonight here at Norton Field. Anna Maria controls the opening face-off. Jeff Robinson, one of the team captains, pass towards the near side off to number 22, Eric Farrell, takes into the attacking zone. Both of these teams coming off a loss in their last matchup. Wheaton College, tough loss on the road at Gordon College, 11-9 in Wenham, Mass on Saturday afternoon. Wheaton was up in that match 6-1. They blew a 5-goal lead with under 5.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Anna Maria able to scoop it up down the far side to keep the possession alive. Shot clock under 40. Behind the nets for the Amcats with Bennenkop. And Bennenkop, the junior captain from Marston Mills, Massachusetts, fires in, puts it through into the nets. A quick goal scored by Anna Maria to go 1-0. Anna Maria is coming off a loss against Salem State on Tuesday, 14-13. Salem State just had one victory all of last season. Anna Maria coming off a season where they post a record of 2-15. So that is a great start here for the Amcats off the first possession, and they win the face-off on possession number 2 with Nathan Powers. Powers, the lone returning all-conference selection on the team for last season. Powers, a 2023 GNAC All-Conference third-team selection that just won the face-off last year. So he leads the ground ball column with 42. It's going to be a reset here on the clock right now. So 79 on the shot clock instead of 71 right now, as we are down to 13-47. Left to go in the first quarter of action, the first minute and 13 of action tonight between Wheaton and Anna Maria. Liam Bennenkop scored the first goal, the junior captain from Marston Mills, Massachusetts. He recorded his 10th point this season, up to 7 goals now, leading the team in total points by Bennenkop. Shot clock and a game clock adjustment. They'll add 8 seconds back, so 13:55 left to go in the first, and now Anna Maria starts up the possession. Great start for the Amcats with a quick goal scored so far. They were projected to finish in 6th place out of 7 teams in the GNAC North Conference Division this season, which is the preseason rankings released back in February. Last year, they only had 2 wins. 2-15 record for the Amcats, 1-9 in the GNAC last season, finished in 10th place in front of Regis, the bottom of the conference last season for Anna Maria. It's a turnover committed by the Amcats. Wheaton College, 4-0 all-time against Anna Maria. This is the 5th all-time meeting in the series between these two programs. Wheaton winning by an average margin of 11 goals in the first 4 meetings of this series, 23-8 in 2019, 11-5 in 2020. Last time these two teams met up here in Nordin Field, the final score is 13-4 in 2022, and then 21-7 in 2023. So finally, we see Wheaton's first possession of the game after losing the first 2 faceoffs tonight, advancing the first time inside the attacking zone. Behind the net now for the Lions, Mitch Teppadino. So it goes back towards the edge of the circle. McLaughlin, he had a career high, 10.7 goals at career high the last time he faced Anna Maria. McLaughlin rushes into the attacking zone. McLaughlin fires. That one's too tall. Goes all the way to the back. The Lions will restart the possession behind with Charlie Goodrich, a transfer from Roanoke College out of Virginia, out in front. And a shot gets saved by the goalkeeper. So it's going to be another clock adjustment. That's the second time tonight it's happened in this matchup. 12:30 on the clock right now in the first. So off the save by the goalkeeper, Christian Williams. And that's Anna Maria now with her 3rd possession tonight, crossing midfield with Bettenkop. Bettenkop scored the first goal at the midfield circle, defended by Henry Stomatel of Wheaton. Back into the stick now of Bettenkop. Anna Maria coming off a crushing loss at home against Salem State, 14-13 on Tuesday. Anna Maria had a large margin in total shots in that match. They were plus 32 in total shots as the Amcats turned it over. Second possession tonight for the Lions. Crossing midfield now with Charlie Racine. Puts it inside the attacking zone. And at the arc, Wheaton looking to make something happen here. Back to the midfield section with Mitch Teppadino as he slipped up possession of the ball. Currently passes off to his teammate inside the midfield circle to Jack Board. Board, a junior midfielder from Westboro, Massachusetts. Board rushes up now at the wing of the arc. Board fires. Shot goes wide right. Wheaton retakes possession behind the net. Emmett Edwards behind. Edwards guarded by Jeremy Dewar of Anna Maria. Passes on top. Goodrich fires the pass to his right. The shot ricochets off the top of the post by Board. Right back to Racine, who feels it. 60 in the shot clock right now for Wheaton. So the shot clock was able to reset off the miss. Skidded off the top of the post by Board. Board once again rushes inside the attacking zone. Board fires wide left. Wheaton's had some opportunities, just hasn't been able to work it inside so far. Racine, that's McLaughlin. His pass too tall, trying to track it down the near side. And Goodrich, he was out trying to save it as the ground ball gets scooped up by the Amcats with number 32, Jeff Robinson. Robinson, the junior captain defender from Wayne, New Jersey, top defender. He came back to the program from last season. 19 ground balls and 8 caused turnovers entering this matchup tonight, leading the team in total caused turnovers for the Amcats. Anna Maria lucky to keep the possession alive. Ethan Quinn, the senior captain, down the near side of the field, able to field it. So coming off the last game, they lost by 1 against Salem State, 14-13 on Tuesday. They had a major differential in shot advantage in their favor, plus 32, but still lost 57-25. Loose ball, scooped up at the wing with Spencer Carpenter. Carpenter out to an excellent season offensively this year. 9 total points, number 2 on the team currently. Carpenter, a transfer from VTSU Castleton in Vermont. Carpenter goes behind the net. Passes off to the left wing. Liam Bedenkop scored a lone goal so far today, under 9.5 left to go in the first. 12 in the shot clock for Anna Maria, looking to make something happen offensively, and that shot sails wide. Clock dwindles down to under 5. And once again, the referees will reset the clock here. Shot clock goes back to 8. We're down to 9:14 left to go in the first quarter. So Anna Maria will have 8 seconds on the shot clock to make something happen here in this possession. Salem State in that match on Tuesday scored 9 man-up goals against Anna Maria. Anna Maria this season has surrendered 14 total man-up goals to opponents this season. Anna Maria, big difference makers in those matches. They were plus 32 in total shots still lost. They won 25 out of 30 face-offs in that game as well. It's now under 8 on the shot clock. Anna Maria has it. They got stripped of it, and Wheaton able to scoop up the loose ball. Out of transition, burst the speed here past midfield, out of the pack. Brendan Wojciechowski makes the pass inside the attacking zone, and the shot sails through. It's a goal scored by Wheaton in transition. Mitch Tepadino able to rip that one through, skipping off the bounce for the first-year attacker from Southbury, Connecticut. Out of transition. Actually, correction on the goal there. So Charlie Racine able to tip it in. It was first shot by Tepadino, bounced off the turf, and they're going to credit it actually for, I believe, Charlie Racine. Correction on it. Charlie Goodrich was the one who scored the last possession out in transition. So Goodrich tacks on the first goal in the match for Wheaton. He's off to an excellent season this year. He got out to a great start in the opener against the University of New England. Career high 3 goals with 1 assist. Career high 4 points for Charlie Goodrich. All around, great setup out in transition. Started from Brendan Wojciechowski going past midfield. So 1-1 right now. Racine on the face-off. It's 1 though by Anna Maria with Jeff Robinson. He was able to scoop it up off the face-off. Ball still loose. Picked up though by the Amcats with Hank Gatinas. Gatinas, strong rush inside the attacking zone. Zips it through right past John Drew for a quick goal. Unassisted by Hank Gatinas, who scores for the Amcats to go on top 2-1. First goal of tonight for Hank Gatinas, the junior captain from Shrewsbury, New Jersey. That's his 7th goal this season by Gatinas. He had 34 points last season, 31 goals and 3 assists, second on the team in points from 2023. He led the team in total goals by Gatinas with a quick goal right there off the faceoffs. Anna Maria was incredibly strong against Salem State on Tuesday on the faceoffs. They won 25 for 30 on total faceoffs. This time, Wheaton able to win one with Charlie Racine. Racine, a burst of speed inside the attacking zone. Looking to answer, skips it up over the net. Line still with possession of it. Goodrich passes over to Emmett Edwards.
Time goal, 8:41 of the first quarter.
Mike McLaughlin, he had a career high 10 points last year, zips it as it gets saved by the goalkeeper Christian Williams. Williams playing his second game of his collegiate career tonight in goal. Played against Salem State on Tuesday, 28 minutes in goal, entering this matchup with 2 saves and 5 goals allowed, and hanging in right now. After his first game, he had just a 28.6% save percentage, but it was a great save and a strong shot attempt by McLaughlin. It's going to be a timeout taken on the field by head coach Nate Mayo of Anna Maria. Right now, Anna Maria with a lead, 2-1 for the Amcats on the road here in Norton. We'll be back in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. Anna Maria has never won in the all-time history against Wheaton College. Wheaton 4-0 all-time, dating back to 2019 in the series against Anna Maria. Back to action, Anna Maria. The ball going across the field. Turnover on the possession by the Amcats. Far side of the field, Wheaton has it. Looking to push it up in transition now for the Lions. They will inside the attacking zone for Wheaton. Extra pass being made behind the nets now for the Lions. Off to the wing to Emmett Edwards. Wheaton looking to set something up here offensively. Trailing by a goal with under 7:15 left to play in the first quarter. Jack Board, a junior midfielder from Westboro, Massachusetts. Off to Racine. Racine rushes inside the attacking zone. His pass knocked down. Looking to find Board. A loose ball scooped up on the ground by the Amcats. But Wheaton got it back out in front. A nice move right in front of the crease as it's good for a goal by Emmett Edwards. Charlie Racine able to keep that possession alive right there, finding Edwards. Edwards able to rush inside the crease for the answer. It looked like that possession was going to go right back to Anna Maria. They had it for a brief moment. Emmett Edwards scoring his second goal this season. Now with point number 5 this season by Emmett Edwards, and the face-off won by Racine for Wheaton. Bobbled pass by Tucker Johnson results in a turnover. Loose ball near side of the field. Johnson trying to get it back alongside Racine, who kicked it on the turf, and coming away with it's Nathan Powers, the GNAC All-Conference third-team selection from last season. Powers, the lone All-Conference selection on the team for Anna Maria from 2023, leading the team this season on faceoffs with a 75.8% face-off winning percentage. Double-digit ground balls in all 3 games for Nathan Powers. Tommy Gerard, the grad student captain midfielder from Newbury, Massachusetts, with a possession. He's defended by Tucker Johnson off a double team. Here's it back to his teammate. Bounces right past midfield, though. And that's a turnover committed by Anna Maria. 6 minutes left to go in the first. Wheaton looking to make something quick here. McLaughlin, stutter step out in front, fires, zips it through for the goal by Mike McLaughlin. Wheaton on top first time tonight, 3-2. Quick work of that offensive possession. Mike McLaughlin last year scored a career-high 10 total points against Anna Maria, had a career-high 7 goals and 3 assists. The 2023 matchup. McLaughlin up to now his 5th goal this season. Entered tonight tied for first on the team in total points alongside his teammates. Charlie Goodrich as well has scored the first goal of today's match. And Mike McLaughlin, top 5 in the NUMAC, averaging 10 shots per game, able to make that shot sail through for the goal. Face-off violation. Charge to Racine. The shot by Anna Maria sailed far wide, missed by Powers to the back. Transition offense looking solid as of late for Wheaton. Wheaton outshot Gordon on Saturday, 42-38. They held a 6-1 lead in that game with 5.5 before halftime, but Gordon was able to come on back, crawl back after a 5-goal deficit. Dangerous pass right to the keeper. Went again as Jeremy Dewar couldn't field it. Luckily there for Anna Maria, Christian Williams was able to come down with it. Working the near side of the field, Eric Farrell. Inside the attacking zone now for the Amcats. Nice pass, circling around. .62 in the shot clock. Anna Maria will take this one towards the near side corner with another clock reset on the field. Down to 5:17 left to go in the first quarter of action. 5 combined goals so far. Anna Maria had a lead throughout. The Wheaton able to creep up, take their first lead of the game with Mike McLaughlin on the last goal. Turnover committed there by the Amcats. Last season, Wheaton went 6-10, winless in the NUMAC at 0-6. They finished in last place in the conference, did not qualify the 2023 NUMAC tournament last season. Anna Maria, 2-15 record last season, 1-9 in the GNAC, finished in 10th place in the GNAC out of 11 programs. Also, Anna Maria did not qualify for the GNAC conference tournament last season. Looking to make something happen. He does. It's a goal scored by Wheaton by Jack Board. He's on the board, making the score 4-2 for the Lions. Now the offense is starting to roll after a slow start for Wheaton. 3 unanswered for the Lions. Anna Maria took the first 2 face-offs of this game as the possession arrow was in favor of the Amcats, and lately the Lions have flipped the possession arrow over into their favor, but the Amcats will win this face-off. Bennenkop circling around at the midfield circle. He scored a first goal tonight. Hank Gattina scored a second goal for Anna Maria. Aiden Foster, number 17, a senior midfielder from Rehoboth, Massachusetts, a transfer from Methodist University. He played his first season with Anna Maria back in 2021. Then he transferred to play for Methodist University out of the USA South Conference Division III program in 2022. Transferred back last year to play in 2023 for the Amcats, same as this season in 2024. Missed shot wide by the Amcats. Back it goes to Wheaton. 3 straight goals in a row after trailing 2-1 early on for the Lions. They're on top now, 4-2 on their home field. Mike McLaughlin. So we have a turnover committed there by Wheaton. So offsides penalty committed by the Lions off the turnover, and Great stop right there by John Drew as shot goes all the way to the back. Eric Farrell attempting the shot a little bit too high and wide. Drew out in the net area now with possession of it. Deep pass down the field finds Racine. Racine will slow it down, wait for his teammates to set it up. Mike McLaughlin receives the pass from Racine now. McLaughlin with a goal scored already. It will go behind the net for the Lions. At the wing with Emmett Edwards. He scored a goal as well tonight, Racine. Back to the edge of the circle to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will rush up under 3 minutes left to go in the first. Inside the zone. Makes a pass out to his right. Jack Board fires. Ricocheted right off the goalkeeper. Christian Williams back it went directly to Board. Board once again at the arc, rushing towards his left. Board. And his pass turns it over. Turnover right back by Anna Maria as it goes to the lines once again. Under 2.5 left to go in the first. Charlie Racine, head coach Kyle Hart wants a timeout. It's granted by the officials. And Wheaton will talk things over in this offensive possession coming up. Timeout taken on the field by Wheaton College, 4-2. Wheaton leads 3 straight goals in a row for the Lions in their home field. 2:22 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in a couple moments on the New Max Sports Network. Come back from the timeout. It will be Wheaton College possession. Thanks so much all for joining us tonight. Sal Lopez on the broadcast on the New Max Sports Network. Wheaton College leads 4-2, hosting Anna Maria College. 1 goal scored each by Mike McLaughlin, Emmett Edwards, Jack Board, and Charlie Goodrich for Wheaton. 5 total shot attempts by Jack Board, leading all players tonight in the match. Liam Bedenkop and Hank Gatinas with 1 goal scored each tonight for Anna Maria. Right now, Wheaton leads the total shot column 11-7. Face-offs in favor of Anna Maria. They are 5 for 7 total on face-offs in this game. Back to action. Behind the net for the Lions, 60 in the shot clock. So we're down to 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. Goodrich behind the net, spin move. Goodrich with 1 goal scored. Goodrich circling around in front of the crease. Lost the ball. Scooped up by the Lions to maintain the possession by Edwards. McLaughlin rushing back towards the midfield section. He has 1 goal scored so far. Moves it off to Racine. Charlie Racine makes a move past the defender inside the arc. Fires. Puts it through for the goal. Charlie Racine on the board as he rips it right into the top left corner of the net. Off the stutter step by Racine. That's now 5 different goal scorers so far tonight for the Lions.
Unassisted. Time to goal. 1:40 of the first quarter.
It's a really solid possession right there for Wheaton. Patient, able to make things happen. Racine working on a one-on-one, able to stutter step right past his defender, get some space and fire it past the goalkeeper. Christian Williams, top left corner into the nets. On a face-off, Racine battle for the face-off as the ball is still loose down the far side of the field. And Wheaton able to scoop up the ground ball with number 20. Henry Stomatel. John Drew on in the net, passes off to McLaughlin. The Lions looking for a clear here, under 1:20 left to go in the first. Deep pass down the field, couldn't field it off of one bounce, bouncing on the bounce, turnover committed by the Lions. Bright future for the program for Wheaton College. They returned 52% of its roster from last season. It's mostly a new group of players. They returned 14 out of 27 players from last season, including its top 3 out of 4 points leaders. Charlie Racine, Mike McLaughlin, and Jack Board, and all 3 players have scored so far tonight, but between Racine and McLaughlin and Board, and then Emmett Edwards and Charlie Goodrich have scored a goal as well tonight. So showing their depth in this matchup so far by Wheaton. 5 goals, 5 different goal scores so far tonight in the first quarter. Good to see signs of offense here. Good stop out in front by John Drew. Ricocheted right off the Racine, off the shot attempt by Spencer Carpenter. Racine pushing tempo past midfield, gets past the defender. Racine inside the attacking zone, passes inside the arc. The pass goes across, couldn't field it though by Edwards. It's another turnover. They had the right idea, just pass sailed wide of the stick of Emmett Edwards. Ten seconds left to go. Anna Maria looking to get off a final shot to close out the quarter. Passing a group of defenders inside now with Eli Charles. Charles lost it. Turnover. McLaughlin as the shot clock expires. The game clock expires. We close out at the end of the first quarter. Wheaton College, 4 straight goals in a row after trailing 2-1 at one point in this match. The Lions lead 5-2 at the end of the first quarter of action here in Nordin Field tonight. A deep game so far by Wheaton. 1 goal scored by 5 different players. Charlie Racine, Mike McLaughlin, Emmett Edwards, Jack Board, and Charlie Goodrich, all with 1 goal scored so far. Wheaton +5 in total shots, 13-8 at the end of one. Wheaton +3 in ground balls, 13-10 currently in this matchup. Anna Maria leading the faceoffs, 5 for 8 on faceoffs so far tonight. Both of the teams with 8 turnovers each. Wheaton with 3 caused turnovers, Anna Maria with 1 caused turnover. And both of these teams are perfect so far in clears. 6 for 6 by the Aimcats, 8 for 8 by the Lions. Liam Bedicott, Hake Gatinas with 1 goal scored so far for Anna Maria. But at the end of one, it's a Wheaton College lead. 5-2 the score. We'll be back upcoming for the second quarter of action on the NewMax Sports Network. And welcome back to Norton Field, home of the Wheaton College Lions. We're about to start the second quarter of action. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the NewMax Sports Network at midfield for the face-off. We start off the second quarter of action. Heavy contact. McLaughlin went down hard. Possession arrow going into Wheaton's direction. Wheaton left to right on the field. Anna Maria right to left. Jacob Wharton, the senior captain defender from Worcester, Mass, passed off to his teammate Mike McLaughlin, who has it now. 1-1 record to begin the season for Wheaton College. Game number 1 on their home field, they won against the University of New England 11-5 on February 17th. Game number 2 this season. Lost on the road at Gordon College on Saturday. The shot by McLaughlin was stopped by the goalkeeper, number 24, Christian Williams. Good idea, McLaughlin putting a lot of steam on that shot. Ground ball gets scooped up by the Lions. Mitch Teppadino able to scoop up the loose ball board, moves it out. That's Goodrich off to his right. Colvin-Alter rushes off the field after a quick substitute. Racine out to his left. That's McLaughlin who has possession. Goodrich moves it back to the far side corner. Edwards behind the nets now with Teppadino. Checkboard, 1 goal scored so far today. He leads the team with 5 total shots. Right now for Board, getting number 29 involved, Lucas Melhorn. First-year midfielder from South Portland, Maine, rushes up towards the right wing. Melhorn defended by Ricky Rosado from Winthrop, Mass. Over to Board. Board inside the attacking zone. Board towards his left. Loose ball. Wheaton able to scoop it up with Goodrich. Behind the net now for the Lions. Teppadino off the top of the goalpost right there, drifting back to the corner with a loose ball. And Anna Maria trying to make a little bit too much right there. Pass it directly back to Wheaton. Able to field it was Teppadino. Loose ball. Teppadino there to scoop it up. The first 2 minutes of action now in the second quarter. Wheaton able to maintain the possession arrow so far. Lucas Melhorn rushing inside the attacking zone at the wing. Melhorn with possession now. Fires it all the way across the field as he got knocked down. Possession arrow will stay Wheaton ball. Looked like Melhorn had an opportunity. Looked more like a pass instead of a shot. The previous play at the wing with Goodrich. Goodrich a transfer from Roanoke College in Salem, Virginia. Another shot skids off the side of the post with Edwards. Edwards already with a goal today. This has been a clear-cut possession arrow so far by Wheaton to begin the second quarter of action. Back to McLaughlin right now. Rushing inside the attacking zone, McLaughlin. Loose ball, Anna Maria able to scoop it up. They forced the turnover. Jeff Robinson comes out with a loose ball, leading the team this season and caused turnovers. Anna Maria looking for a clear. Crossing midfield now, number 00, Jeremy DeWar, circling around, moves it off to his teammate, Gerard. Gerard, a grad student captain from Newbury, Massachusetts, career high 6 points with 2 goals, 4 assists against New England College last year in 2023. And the Amcats commit another turnover. They've had success tonight when they pushed it in transition for the Lions. This time they'll be patient and wait to set it up for Wheaton. Wheaton came into this game out shooting opponents plus 17 in this matchup, 83-66. Plus 28 in total ground balls, 85-57. Plus 10 in caused turnovers, 25-15. The struggle this year for the Lions has been faceoffs. They've won 18 faceoffs. They lost 24 faceoffs entering tonight's matchup, and Anna Maria has the upper hand right now. McLaughlin, his shot, ricocheted right to the back. We get a penalty marker down as well on the field. That's the So Wheaton will have a man-up opportunity right now. Number 44 for Anna Maria inside the penalty box. Eli Charles, unnecessary roughness. 1 minute penalty charged to Anna Maria. And this is an opportunity right now for the Lions to see if they can put a goal across the board. See if they can make the score 6-2. Anna Maria has allowed 14 man-up goals this season to opponents. An opportunity here for Wheaton to see if they can net number 15 against Anna Maria for man-up goals allowed to opponents this season. At the wing for the Lions, Will Durkee in the matchup, number 10. First-year midfielder from Oakland, Maine. Racine. Board. Back out to the top, McLaughlin. Durkee makes the pass out to the wing. The shots sent wide. Missed the mark by Theo Stamatel. 20 more seconds on the penalty kill. Durkee lost it to the middle. Battle for that loose ball. It's a scrum for it. Durkee able to scoop it up for Wheaton. Extra man opportunity expires in 10 seconds. Durkee makes the pass, and the shot ricocheted once again. So 2 opportunities by Theo Stomatel with 1 goal scored this season. 5 more seconds in the extra man opportunity here for Wheaton. And it expires, so back to even strength right now. That's been a struggle point this season for Wheaton now. 1 for 11 on the man-up opportunity this season for the Lions. Will Durkee forced out to his left, makes the pass in the middle. McLaughlin again out in front, off the rebound, knocked out hard. No call with the refs until now, and now we have the whistle blow. Possession in the favor of Wheaton. So no players heading to the penalty box right there. So that was some hard contact that McLaughlin took right in front of the crease. The Lions will restart the possession now. 9:40 left to go before halftime. Wheaton with 4 straight goals in a row after trailing 2-1. Durkee inside the attacking zone. Will Durkee passes out towards the near side corner. Scooped it up off the bounce with Theo Stomatel back out to Durkee. Racine far side to Goodrich. Goodrich scored the first goal tonight off a tip-in. Goodrich forced out to his right. Makes the pass out to the right wing, and it goes through. Theo Stomatel, 2nd goal of his collegiate career with an assist by Charlie Goodrich. Excellent ball movement right there for Wheaton. Charlie Goodrich able to create for Theo Stomatel, scoring the goal, and Goodrich out to an excellent season this year. A transfer from Salem, Virginia from Roanoke College. And in the opener, he scored a career-high 3 goals and an assist in the opener, and entered this match with 6 total points. Keeps on adding to that total tonight with 2 points, 1 goal, 1 assist so far tonight at this moment by Goodrich. A lot of success for Wheaton when it's come to playing against non-conference opponents, specifically the GNAC, the Lions, with a record of 34-7 all-time against GNAC conference opponents. 4-0 Wheaton is entering this matchup against Anna Maria. This is the 5th all-time meeting tonight, dating back to 2019. Wheaton is also undefeated against Norwich University in the GNAC, same as Johnson & Wales, and Regis College as well. They are 4-0 all-time against Johnson & Wales, 9-0 against Norwich, 2-0 against Regis. They're 7-5 against LaSalle University, 7-1 against New England College, which just joined the GNAC as of this season. Their first year in the GNAC, coming from the NECC. And then 1-1 against Emmanuel College. So 34-7 combined record against GNAC non-conference opponents as a shot goes wide by the Lions to the corner. A lot of success in general in non-conference matchups. 16-5 since 2022 for the Lions in the non-conference leads. Behind the net for Wheaton, working off a triple team by Mitch Tepadino. Passes off to the wing to Lucas Melhorn. Shot clock down to 3. And a shot saved by the keeper, Christian Williams. Amcats have struggled last season offensively. 17 games, they were held to single digits. 14 of those games. Big key this year, again, in double-digit goals in the previous 2, even though they've lost. 0-3 this season for Anna Maria, entering this matchup 17-12 against Southern Maine in their second game. They lost their first game against Manhattanville College 22-9, coming off a loss on Tuesday by 1 against Salem State. And it drifts through for the goal by Spencer Carpenter. He entered this matchup, tied for the top points leader this season. Been a while since Anna Maria scored the first goal of the quarter. .7:12 left to go before halftime.
Spencer Carpenter, unassisted. On the goal, 7-12.
Spencer Carpenter, a transfer from LaSalle University. He's from Castleton, New York. He entered tonight's matchup with 9 total points, 6 goals and 3 assists, tied for the team lead in points, tied for the team lead in goals as well and assists this season. Career high 5 points with a career high 5 goals against Southern Maine on February 21st. So the scores have looked like this so far this season for the AMCats. Lost their first game against Manhattanville College at home 22-9 in the opener on February 17th. Anna Maria lost on the road, their lone road game until they entered tonight's matchup. They lost at Southern Maine 17-12 on February 21st, and then they're coming off a loss on Tuesday, where they lost by 1 goal, 14-13 at home against Salem State. Salem State with just 1 win last season with a record of 1-15. Anna Maria went 2-15 last season. The shot skipped, saved by the keeper, John Drew. And Wheaton here looking to push tempo. Racine bursts the speed past midfield. Racine onto the pack, makes the extra pass out to the wing. On top, and a shot ripped wide right. Golden opportunity right there. Emmett Edwards couldn't cash it through. The Lions will keep it from the back here with Theo Stomatel. Stomatel with 1 goal scored so far tonight for Theo. Both Theo and Henry, number 19 and 20, are brothers in the team. First year in their first season from Plainville, Massachusetts. Jack Board, 1 goal scored so far. His shot stopped out in front, scooped up by the goalkeeper, Christian Williams. And Anna Maria once again couldn't convert on the pass down the far side, results in a turnover. So lately the turnovers starting to rack up here for the AMCats. Up to now 12 total turnovers in this match. Wheaton plus 17, dominant in the shots column right now, 27-10. And that's a big key because Anna Maria's been able to find success so far in the shots column this season for the AMCats, even though they've been minus 19 in goals to their opponents, 53-34. The odd factor is that they're plus 36 in total shots for Anna Maria, 161-125. Out in front, it's a goal scored by Wheaton. Emmett Edwards, 2nd goal scored today, right in front of the crease, receives it and puts it through to the back of the net. Second goal tonight by Emmett Edwards. Will Durkee records his first collegiate point with an assist on the goal scored by Edwards. So Edwards getting up to multi-goals tonight with his 2nd goal scored. Durkee with his first collegiate point. Wheaton has won by an average of 11 goals when they faced Anna Maria in the previous 4 matchups. 23-8 in 2019, 11-5 in 2020. That's the closest margin, a 6-goal win in 2020, 13-4 in 2022. Last year, Wheaton won 21-7 in 2023. A turnover committed by the AMCats once again. On a frigid night to close out the month of February. Low 30s outside. I feel like more like the upper teens into low 20s when you add in the wind chill factor of 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts here at Norton Field in Norton, Massachusetts tonight. Under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Dominant shot total so far for Wheaton College. So Wheaton leads plus 18 in total shots, 28-10 right now. Circling around in front of the crease, able to find the back of the nets once again for the goal. Off the pivot move, it's good by Carter Noyes, number 28, the sophomore from Manchester Center, Vermont. That's his first goal this season for Carter Noyes. right now, everything clicking for the Lions. This is a great sign to see for Wheaton. Face-off won by Nathan Powers, the third team all-conference selection last season in the GNAC. Behind the net with Hank Gatina scored the second goal tonight. Shot got knocked down in front. Gatina's trying to save it. Battle for that loose ball, poked back to Wheaton. John Drew, the goalkeeper, able to corral it. Deep pass down the field, connecting with his teammates. Cole Renalter. Renalter at midfield. Off to Racine inside the circle. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. A lot of success in the non-conference slate for Wheaton College. 34-7 all time against GNAC opponents in the non-conference slates. Looking for a ton of improvement after last season's struggles, just 6-10 a year ago. Winless in the NUMAC and a tough schedule in the conference. Wheaton suffered his worst conference record in program history last year, going winless in a challenging NUMAC conference. And right now, finding a lot of success in this matchup, going up against an opponent from the GNAC where they're 16-5 in their previous 21 games dating back to 2022 and non-conference matchups for Wheaton. They got off to their best start in program history in 2022, 2 years ago, going 7-0 to their first 7 games to open up the 2022 campaign. At the wing with Lucas Melhorn. Melhorn towards his left, fires it across the field. Under 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Goodrich off to his teammate, shovels it through for the goal. And it counts for Wheaton. The shot clock expired. Kyle Hart signaling goal. One of the referees had his hands up in the air signaling goal. And now both of the referees will meet, so nothing is confirmed right now whether it will be 9-3, and now it is. So the referees talk about it, and it has been ruled a goal by Wheaton at the buzzer. Emmett Edwards tacks on a goal for the Lions right at the buzzer at the shot clock as Wheaton goes up by 6. Once again, Charlie Goodrich, a key part of that, recording the assist. Goodrich been on a roll today, creating for his teammates, records assist number 2. He's got 3 points. Edwards got 3 points right now, and everything clicking for the Lions so far tonight in this matchup. A hat trick by Emmett Edwards with 3 goals in the first half. He's got a lot of good history against Anna Maria. Last year, Edwards had a career high 5 points. 2 goals, 3 assists. He has a new career high tonight with a hat trick. His previous career high was those 2 goals he scored in 2023 against Anna Maria, now up to 3 and a hat trick tonight for Edwards. Anna Maria with possession. Carpenter's shot goes wide. It hit the side of the net outside. Drew was able to scoop it up, and now Wheaton with the possession past midfield. Henry Stomatel. Pass got knocked down in the middle by Anna Maria. Loose ball. Edwards out of the pack, able to scoop it up. And head coach Kyle Hart wants a timeout. Timeout taken on the field. 48.3 seconds left to go before halftime, and the Lions lead by 6 currently against Anna Maria after a slow start, trailing 2-1. They rallied off 8 straight goals in a row, outscoring Anna Maria 8-2 ever since. We take the timeout. We'll be back in a couple moments in the NUMAC Sports Network. And welcome back to a chilly Nordin field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Sal Lopez tonight on the call on the Newmax Sports Network. Wheaton College leads 9-3, career high. Hat trick with 3 goals by Emmett Edwards in the first half of action. Wheaton plus 16 in total shots, 30-14 right now as we're down to 48 seconds left to go before halftime. The Lions with the possession. So come back from the timeout. Wheaton looking to see if they can tack on goal number 10 right before half. Excellent start today for the Lions. Resilient. They trailed early on. Everything's been Wheaton ever since after they faced a 2-1 deficit early on in this match. At the wing of the attacking zone with Carter Noyes. Noyes scored his first goal of the season earlier in this quarter. Went wide by the Lions, able to keep the possession alive down to 12 seconds left to go. Racine receives it under 10. Racine at the arc, fires, missed it wide, skipping to the corner. .6 seconds left. There was a penalty too. Anna Maria player going towards the penalty box, number 44, 1-minute penalty, unnecessary roughness, charged to Eli Charles. So 3.6 seconds left to go. Wheaton will have the possession. Final 3 seconds. They'll let the clock expire.
At the end of one half of play, Wheaton College 9.
We go into halftime. 9-3. Wheaton College leads over Anna Maria as we enter halftime right now. Career high. 3 goals scored by Emmett Edwards for Wheaton. The first half and a dominant Wheaton first half in total shots, 32-14. Plus 5 in the ground balls column, 22-17. Right now for Wheaton, they're also perfect on total clears. 14 of 14 on total clears in this match. Anna Maria does have the face-off advantage. 10 face-offs out of the 14-1 so far tonight for the Amcats. But right now the lines are rolling. Emmett Edwards with 3 goals scored. Charlie Goodrich, 3 points as well. 2 assists with 1 goal. And then digging deep in the bag as well for the Lions with 5 other goal scorers after Edwards and Goodrich. 1 goal each by Charlie Racine, Mike McLaughlin, Theo Stomatel, Carter Noyes, and Jack Board. We go into halftime. Wheaton up by 6, leading 9-3. As we'll be back for the second half another 10 minutes from now on the Newmax Sports Network. Second half of action about to start. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the new Max Sports Network. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Wheaton will have the possession since Anna Maria had a penalty player at the penalty box. So we start off the third quarter of action right now. Right to left on the field for the Lions. It's a save by the goalkeeper. Christian Williams left to right on the field for Anna Maria. Penalty kill with under 40 seconds left to go. Loose ball scooped up by Emma Edwards. Edwards having an excellent night tonight. Career high hat trick, 3 goals. Mike McLaughlin. Pass off to the ring, Racine. It gets Edwards involved once again, moves it on top. And the shot too tall, missed the mark there. As it was Will Durkee, the one who attempted the shot for Wheaton. McLaughlin rips it through right past the goalkeeper, Williams, for the goal.
Wheaton College goal scored.
Charlie Racine, who scored a goal number 5, not 9. Correction on that. Charlie Racine, excellent shot right there at the wing. Up to now his second goal of the match tonight. Just a dominant performance by Wheaton. 35-14 currently in total shots. Face off, able to win it for the Lions by Racine, who just scored the last goal. Racine rushes inside the attacking zone, fires off the bounce. Stopped up in the air, ricocheted off the stick, put right back in for another goal scored by Wheaton. It is back-to-back by Racine. Once again with 2 quick goals to open up the third quarter of action.
Wheaton College goal scored by number 5, Charlie Racine. Unassisted. Time to goal.
That's just a really resilient possession right there by Racine, as missed the first shot, able to pick it up off the rebound, score once again back to midfield now for the face-off for Racine. It's number 3 that substituted in actually for Racine. It was Chris Bonaric in his first season from Andover, Massachusetts, that took the previous face-off. I'll go to Anna Maria here with the ball. At one point in this game, Wheaton was trailing early on in the first quarter, 2-1. Ever since, they've outscored Anna Maria 9-2. A lot of turnovers recently for the Amcats. Lucky they're able to get it back that time, though, with Hank Gatinas. Gatinas sends it behind the net. Over to Spencer Carpenter. He has 1 goal tonight. At the midfield circle now with Liam Benincopp. Benincopp with 1 goal, same as Gatinas and Carpenter. Benincopp shot stopped by the goalkeeper, John Drew, tonight in nets. Drew making his first start of the season. Last year, he recorded 14 starts and goals in 2023, over 835 minutes. Last season in net by John Drew, 165 saves, 180 goals allowed, save percentage of 47.8% last season. Career high 21 saves against Springfield back in 2022. For John Drew, he has 10 games with double-digit saves in his career by Drew tonight. 5 saves, 3 goals allowed. Charlie Goodrich having an excellent night tonight with 3 total points. Jack Board has it, rushing behind the nets. Here's it off to the wing to his teammate. A shot fired wide. Inside the arc now, Goodrich. Off the pivot, lost it right in front of the crease. Turnover committed by Wheaton. And a loose ball in the backfield for Anna Maria. Dangerous here if the Amcats can't get to. A lot of pressure being shown by Mitch Teppadino of Wheaton, but able to come out of the pack with this number 00, Jeremy Dewar. For Anna Maria, Dewar evading a couple of stick checks as there's a collision there between two Wheaton players. Emmett Edwards and Mitch Teppadino. Both were trying to force the turnover off Dewar, but Dewar able to cross midfield. Tommy Gerard sends it inside the attacking zone off to Eric Farrell, the first-year defender from Milford, Massachusetts, towards his left around the arc. Passes off to his teammate Ethan Quinn. Quinn off the pivots and missed it wide. Carpenter will take it from the back. Carpenter defended inside by Wharton. Turnover committed by Anna Maria. John Drew out of the goal. Looking to connect down the field. He'll send it towards the near side off to Rojnanowskis. Fifth all-time meeting between these two programs. Wheaton College undefeated in the all-time series, 4-0. Last year, Wheaton with a big victory, 21-7 on the road in Paxton, Massachusetts. They were plus 16 in total shots last year, 47-31. Right now doing the same in this matchup. Total shots in their favor at the moment, plus 22, 38-16. And it rips right through for the goal at the top corner. Carter Noyes sends it through with a laser for his second goal tonight. That's a career high by Carter Noyes, the sophomore midfielder from Manchester Center, Vermont. Came into tonight's game with 1 assist against Gordon on Saturday, tacking on 2 goals tonight by Carter Noyes. Face-off violation committed by Wheaton. Charged to number 3, Chris Bonaric, who is in there in place of Charlie Racine right now. So we're down to under 10 minutes left to go in the third. Wheaton College bouncing back in this matchup. Lost a heartbreaker 11-9 on the road at Gordon on Saturday. It was a tough loss for the Lions. Gordon projected to finish last in this year's CCC preseason conference poll in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. And last year, Gordon went winless in the CCC with a record of 0-8, 3-12 overall. Anna Maria 2-15 overall last season, 0-3 to start off this season. For Wheaton College, they are 1-1. Won their opener against the University of New England on their home turf, 11-5. So looking to stay undefeated here at Nordin Field on their home field in Norton for Wheaton. Connecting on a long pass down the field, the goalkeeper drew off to Wharton. Wharton, the top returning player on the defensive side of the field, averaging 3 caused turnovers per game right now, ranking top 35 in the nation, leading the NUMAC, able to set up his team across midfield. Wheaton looking to get personnel right now. Will Durkee, he's assisted so far with 1 point. Durkee on the far side keeps alive for the Lions. Edge of the arc for Durkee, moves it back out to the top. Left wing with Goodrich. Goodrich having an excellent night so far for the transfer from Roanoke College. Had a career high 3 goals and 1 assist in the opener against the University of New England on February 17th. Emmett Edwards, hat trick tonight, career high 3 goals, looking to add more. Off the pivot at the arc. It's Lucas Melhorn, has some space. Melhorn rips it through right past the goalkeeper, and he scores for the goal by Lucas Melhorn. zips it right past Christian Williams to the back of the nets. It's 13-3 for Wheaton. This has just been a depth match so far in terms of Wheaton tacking on goals. Eight different goal scorers tonight by Wheaton. Right down the line, it looks like this. Charlie Racine and Emmett Edwards, both with 3 goals each and a hat trick tonight. Carter Noyes with 2. A career high. Mike McLaughlin, Theo Stomato, Jack Board, Charlie Goodrich, and now Lucas Melhorn. Wheaton has Jack Walter, number 12, check into the game. Under 8 minutes left to go now in the third. It's a dominant all-around performance tonight by Wheaton. 8 different goal scorers tonight, really showing up their depth in this matchup, bouncing back in a big way. They trailed early on, kept their composure, kept their poise after trailing 2-1. Outscoring Anna Maria ever since, 11-2. Ball is still loose. Scooped up by Wheaton. It was Jacob Wharton who came up with the ground ball. Lions with some substitutes into the game, getting some action right now. Cole Renaulter, number 23, the first-year midfielder from Burlington, Connecticut, with a possession. Gets sent across the field off to a Jack Board, still out there, rushes inside the attacking zone. Board able to pivot right past the defender, fires, knocked down with the goalkeeper, Williams. The ground ball scooped up by Anna Maria, caused turnover right there if they can keep it alive for Wheaton, but no, possession arrow will be in the favor for Anna Maria. Anna Maria making the trip from Paxton, Massachusetts for this matchup, 1 hour and 5 minutes northwest of Wheaton College. That's in the vicinity of the Worcester metro area, just 10 miles northwest of downtown Worcester, where Anna Maria is located. Both of these teams similar almost in terms of roster retention last year. Wheaton returning 52% of its total roster from last season. Anna Maria at 54%. Behind the net for the Lions, couldn't connect on the pass, but able to scoop it up for Wheaton to keep the possession alive right now. Under 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. A dominant performance tonight by Wheaton, able to get around a pick that was just set. And as Theo Stomatel sends it out to the left wing. Lucas Melhorn just scored the last goal. Shoots, missed wide. Melhorn knocked down hard on the play. Referees have to stop time as Lucas Melhorn is up and gonna be jogging off the field. Good to see Melhorn able to walk back off the field on his own power, though. Took a shot right there by a defender of Anna Maria. So he scored his first goal of the game a couple minutes ago. Possession for the Lions. 5:15 left to go in the third. Loose ball. Board out of the pack, scoops it up. Board weaving his way. Absorbs a hit, fires the shot. And he puts it through. Jack Board able to bulldoze over a defender into the back of the net, scores the goal for Wheaton. That's a strong goal right there. Board absorbed a big hit on the play as he's going towards the sidelines right now, but able to find a net right there. Just the toughness of Jack Board on that play. He took a shot. Anna Maria pushing tempo quickly, and he missed the shot wide. Was off the mark by Eric Farrell. Wheaton will take a timeout off of that. Down to 4:47 left to go right now in the third. It's a 11-goal advantage by Wheaton. Just an incredible game in terms of getting different scores involved in this matchup for the Lions tonight. They have 8 different goal scores right now in tonight's game. We're going to take the timeout. Wheaton by 11, 14-3 to lead for the Lions. We'll be back in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. Wheaton College has averaged a win margin of 11 goals in the all-time series against Anna Maria. 4-0 all-time for Wheaton against Anna Maria, winning by an average win margin of 11 goals. Right now, the Lions are up by 11, 14-3, with just above 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Wheaton has outscored their goal average per game, which is 10, entering tonight's matchup to the first 2 games of the season. Wheaton to start off the season, as Anna Maria is able to find the back of the nets. The Amcats are able to record a goal. So it counts right there inside the crease, number 22, Eric Farrell. First goal tonight scored by Eric Farrell in his first season from Milford, Massachusetts. Had an excellent start to the season with a career-high 3 goals and 1 assist against Manhattanville College in the opener. Ground ball scooped up by Wheaton off the faceoff, won by Evan Paterzo in his first season from Bellingham, Mass, appearing in his first game of the 2024 season for Paterzo. Number 51, Connor Devine out there as well, making his second appearance on the field tonight. Alden Ledley. So they have their substitutes now into the game for the Lions. Goes over to Mel Horn, who has 1 goal scored tonight towards his right. Moves it off to Paterzo. Paterzo fires the pass behind the net. Paterzo at the top, receives it, makes a move past the defender. Paterzo zips it right into the stick, though. It gets saved by Williams, the goalkeeper. This is Christian Williams' second game in goal this season. First collegiate start tonight by Williams in his first year from Brooklyn, New York. Right now, Williams with 12 total saves, 14 goals allowed. So it's a career high in total saves by Williams. Had 2 saves in 28 minutes in goal in the first game of the season against Salem State on Tuesday. He did not play in the previous 2 matchups before that against Manhattanville College and Southern Maine. Noyes missed the shot wide. And that was Melhorn, number 29, who missed the shot wide left. Wheaton will keep the possession right now. Paterzo evading a stick check, lost the ball though, bouncing around on the turf. It's loose, scooped up by Wheaton though to keep the possession alive with Mitch Teppadino. Penalty flag comes flying down right now as we see a player's stick come down as well. Looks like this will be a man-up opportunity for Wheaton. Two players heading out right now. Or actually just one to get it on. So just one player to get it on. Number 0, Holy Gabaton picks up the cross-check penalty. So a 1-minute penalty. Wheaton will go on the man-up. Just a monumental shot difference in this matchup. 45-18 right now in favor of the Lions. Plus 13 in the ground balls tonight. 33-20 at this moment. Anna Maria has won 13 faceoffs out of 20 compared to 7 for 20 for Wheaton. Wheaton looking to tack on the goal on the man up, but a save right there by the keeper. That's number 13 of the game by Christian Williams, setting a new career high for the goalkeeper tonight for Anna Maria. Anna Maria has committed 20 turnovers. Wheaton with just 12 right now, and Wheaton forces turnover number 21 tonight by the Amcats. 7 caused turnovers by the Lions. Also perfect on clears, 18 for 18. Anna Maria just 9 of 16 tonight on total clears. Will Durkee out to the left wing, and the shot sails wide right by Alden Ledley. A lot of success against non-conference opponents in the past for Wheaton, 16-5, dating back to the 2022 season. And it goes behind. Good opportunity right there for Wheaton. Couldn't capitalize on the shot. Scrum for the ball behind the nets. And Anna Maria comes out with it. Recorded by Christian Williams off the ground ball. Dangerous pass, bouncing towards Wheaton. To come out with a turnover in transition, a little bit behind in the pass, couldn't get it on the mark, as it was Hunter Pelletier who tried to find Teppadino in transition off a poor pass by Anna Maria in the backfield. The Amcats now looking to push it. Eric Farrell, near side corner of the field. The final minute left to go in the third. Sends it off to Quinn. Ethan Quinn, the senior captain from Dudley, Massachusetts. Been silent tonight in this matchup. Entered tonight's game with 7 goals on 5 goals and 7 points on 5 goals and 2 assists. The shot misses wide right at the wing. Anna Maria, just 4 total goals tonight. They were held to single-digit goals in 14 games out of the 17 total last season. Just a 2-15 record the 2023 season. Right now they're winless at 0-3 to begin 2024. Final 5 seconds remaining behind the net for the Amcats, and they couldn't get a shot off in time as we close out at the end of the third quarter. Anna Maria unaware of the game clock at the end of the third as we close out through the end of 3. Wheaton 14, Anna Maria 4 as we close out at the end of the third quarter. 15 more minutes of action remaining, and a dominant Wheaton College performance tonight on their home field, bouncing back in this matchup. 48-19 total shots in favor of the Lions. 36-22 in ground balls. They are perfect tonight on clears, 18 for 18, forcing 22 total turnovers by the Amcats. We close out at the end of 3. Charlie Racine, Emmett Edwards with hat tricks tonight with 3 goals each. Carter Noyes, Jack Board with 2 goals. Mike McLaughlin, Theo Stomatel, Lucas Melhorn, Charlie Goodrich with 1 goal each. As we close out at the end of 3, Wheaton 14, Anna Maria 4. We'll be back in a couple of moments for the start of the fourth quarter on the NewMax Sports Network. Dominant performance tonight for Wheaton College. Looking to bounce back on their home field here, Nordin Field in Norton, Massachusetts. The Lions lead by 10 goals. As we start off the fourth quarter of action, Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the NewMax Sports Network. It's going to be a face-off violation. Delay a game on the face-off. Charge to Chris Bodnarik now in the penalty box for 30 seconds. And that's the first player that gets sent to the penalty box tonight for the Lions. A shot saved by Drew. The keeper attempted by the Amcats right in front of the crease. Great job right there by John Drew to scoop up that ball off of one bounce. Up by 10 goals, this is where you can really think about using clock and extending as much as the offensive possession as possible for Wheaton. Also, good opportunity to see if they can get the younger players involved in the fourth quarter to see if they can get on the board and record their first collegiate points of their career. Multiple young players on the team, 16 total first-year players for the Lions. Bright future on the roster. 41% of the players are in their first season for Wheaton out of the 39 total. 16 in their first season, 9 are sophomores, 9 are juniors, just 5 seniors. Off the turnaround shot, missed wide. Off the mark by Mitch Tapadino. He's in his first season from Southbury, Connecticut. Behind the net for Wheaton, Lucas Melhorn. Edge of the arc. They'll move it behind once again for Wheaton, number 44, Hunter Pelletier. Pelletier with position, in front, fires, he scores. Hunter Pelletier on the board, a sophomore attacker from Gorham, Maine. There's also a new goalkeeper as well out there for Wheaton to start off the fourth quarter. Number 11, Evan Borchert, receiving his first action in goal for Wheaton tonight. He's from Littleton, Colorado. First point scored of the season for Hunter Pelletier, the sophomore from Gorham, Maine. Last year, Pelletier had 2 goals scored in 2023. Just all around a dominant total team performance tonight for the Wheaton College Lions. Plus 30 in total shots right now, 50-20. After Anna Maria came into this game dominant in a total shots column. Plus 36 to their first 3 opponents entering this match at 161-125. Even though they have an 0-3 record, they were plus 36 in total shots. They were plus 61 in ground balls. And those 2 keys tonight in this matchup allowed Wheaton College to get ahead as they were on full-on attack mode in this match tonight. Anna Maria just scored her 5th goal in the match just a moment ago. That's the 2nd goal tonight, scored by Liam Benenkop, unassisted. Face-off one as well for the Amcats, as it goes to Dylan Freitas, the first-year midfielder from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, appearing in his 3rd game this season. Huge stick check right there. Ground ball as it's loose. Wheaton able to scoop it up with Wyatt Roniner. You can hear that noise all the way from here. Deep pass down the field. Wojnarowskis crosses the midfield circle, moves it off to his teammate, and now the Lions can really think about using clock here. You also got a lot of young players, so it could get them involved in this game right now with some scoring opportunities. So Wheaton has the reserves in this game currently. Connor Devine, number 51, inside the attacking zone. Shot clock down to 40. Out to the wing to Alden Ledley. Rushes up. He fires. Zips it wide right. Off the shot attempt by Ledley. That is shot attempt number 51 tonight by Wheaton, plus 30. The total shots column 51 to 21. Loose ball. Battle still for that loose ball. Scooped up out of the pack by Anna Maria. Bouncing past midfield. Wheaton able to get the ball right back with Wojnarowskis. He sends the pass over to the attacking zone and across the field. Almost tried to connect right there, but too tall for the stick of Devine as it sailed out of bounds. That's a Wheaton turnover. Everything clicking right now for Wheaton in this matchup. And if they hadn't had blown that 6-1 lead that they had with 5.5 left to go before halftime against Gordon, they would still be undefeated right now to start off their 2024 season. Wheaton won the opener at home against the University of New England 11-5 on February 17th. Lost on Saturday 11-9 on the road at Gordon College after leading by 5 goals at one point with 5.5 left to go before halftime. And tonight bouncing back in a big way. 10-goal advantage. They've won by an average margin of victory of 11 goals in the all-time series against Anna Maria. 5th all-time meeting, 4-0 in favor of Wheaton. Towards his right at the arc. And a shot will go through for Wheaton. Evan Perturzo, the first-year attacker from Bellingham, Massachusetts. That's the first collegiate goal by Perturzo. Unassisted towards his right around the screen at the top. Fired and zipped it right into the net right there at a laser. Face-off won by Jeremy Dewar for Anna Maria. We have a penalty flag down. One player for Wheaton lost his stick with Wojnarowskis. The far side of the field. Ball is bouncing. Anna Maria trying to scoop it up. Another penalty flag being thrown up by the officials right now. Ball is still loose in the ground. Wheaton, a battle for that loose ball. Huge stick check right there on the far side of the field. But the Amcats, and now the possession will stop. Looks like we'll have players heading towards the penalty box for the Amcats. $10-14 left to play. Actually, Wheaton will have a member here going to the penalty box. So it's number 21 with a push penalty by Jacob Mullally. So this is actually a man-up opportunity for Anna Maria right now. Anna Maria has been strong on man-up goals this season. 9 man-up goals, leading the GNAC to the first 3 games this season. And they also have 2 man-down goals as well for Anna Maria. They came into this game this season statistically is the better offensive team, averaging 11.33 goals per game, to Wheaton averaging 10 through their first 2 games this season. Right now the Lions playing their best defensive game, tied for with the win over UNE, which they won 11-5, but netting a season-high 16 goals currently. This matchup is the offense was able to explode and get things going on, and Wheaton able to stop that man-up opportunity. Man-up defense been a key this season for the Lions. 0 for 6. Opponents have been on the man-up advantage. Another stop out in front by the Lions as they come up with a loose ball. Still 35 seconds left to go on the penalty kill, but Wheaton right now with the possession as they are a man down right now. Behind the net to Hunter Pelletier, scored earlier in the quarter for Pelletier. Passes off to Alden Ledley. .87% clearing percentage, top 45 in the nation entering tonight's game for Wheaton, and tonight's almost perfect. 21 for 22 on clearing percentage right now in this matchup with 9 minutes left to go. Inside the arc and a shot zips right through, right past the goalkeeper as Wheaton tacks on goal number 17 tonight. That's number 28, Carter Noyes, who tacks on the goal. That's a hat trick by Carter Noyes, number 3. A career high tonight by Noyes. 3 players with a hat trick each tonight for Wheaton. Charlie Racine, Emmett Edwards, and now Carter Noyes with a career high. Battle for the loose ball off the face-off out of the pack. Wheaton able to pick it up with Jack Walter, the sophomore from Westfield, New Jersey. Receiving the pass edge of the circle with Connor Devine. Under 8.5 left to go here in the fourth, and a chilly night tonight at Norton Field. Around 30 degrees outside, feels more like the upper teens, low 20s, with a wind chill outside, gusts to 15 to 20 miles per hour. A dominant bounce-back performance tonight by the Wheaton College Lions after trailing early on. They were down 2-1 in the early going, able to get the offense moving in the right direction. Right now scoring a season-high 17 goals. The shot from distance, it goes through with a laser. Evan Paterzo from downtown puts it in. It's going to be an assist charge to Lucas Melhorn, who records the assist on it as well. So excellent game tonight by Melhorn, as he's the one who gets credited with an assist, as Paterzo from downtown just ripped it right through the net. Second goal scored, a career high by Paterzo. Just all around an excellent performance tonight by Wheaton College. Multiple goal scores going down the line. 10 different goal scores right now for Wheaton, really spreading out the wealth throughout the lineup. And this is a great sign to see, getting everybody involved. 13-point lead. Massive shot differential, plus 33 in the favor of Wheaton right now. 57-24. Oh, they got another one right in front of the crease, sneaking through. It's Mitch Tapadino, turning the corner. Off the tumble, puts it through for another goal. They are rolling right now, looking to take this energy into a quick turnaround on Saturday. Wheaton College hosting Eastern Connecticut State at 1 p.m. in their next matchup here at Norton Field, looking to stay perfect on their home field this season, as Wheaton is just above 7 minutes remaining from improving with a record of 2-1 to start off the 2024 season. Mitch Tapadino with his first goal scored, 11 different goal scores right now for Wheaton College, in a dominant performance. Everything started to click for Wheaton, bringing the energy with around 5 minutes left to go in the first. Everything really was able to get going in the right direction, playing a solid 50 minutes tonight of lacrosse action. Will Durkee looking to see if he can tack on another goal. Durkee fires. And he rips it through number 20. That was impressive off the turnaround by Will Durkee. Unassisted goal by Durkee. On the board with a goal. Durkee earlier in the match recorded his first collegiate point with an assist. Now his first collegiate goal by Will Durkee, the first-year midfielder from Oakland, Maine. "12 different goal scorers tonight for the Wheaton College Lions. Bouncing back in a big way, tacking on 20. On the board against Anna Maria College as we're approaching the 6-minute mark left to go here in Norton, Massachusetts. Upcoming schedule looks like this. For head coach Kyle Hartsquan and the Wheaton College Lions, 1 p.m. Quick turnaround for Wheaton. They're back at home hosting Eastern Connecticut State, who is perfect. The next 2 games, they'll face non-conference opponents from the Little East Conference. Eastern Connecticut State, record of 2-0 on Saturday at 1 p.m. They get an opponent that's similar. Eastern Connecticut State won against Gordon College in a road game in their season opener. They also won against Curry College 11-8 in their last game. So 2 wins by a combined 4 goals for EastCon so far this season. Number 6 place projected team in the Little East Conference in the preseason rankings for Eastern Connecticut State. After Saturday, Wheaton will be on the road next Wednesday, 4 p.m. on the road at UMass Boston. Back-to-back opponents in the non-conference slate from the Little East. UMass Boston also undefeated, record of 2-0 this season. They were the 2nd-place team last year out of the Little East Conference. And then another road game on Saturday, March the 9th at 1 p.m. Wheaton will be on the road at Roger Williams University. Roger Williams right now, record of 2-2. Last year, Wheaton lost by 4 against Roger Williams, 12-8 the final score on their home field. Loose ball. Wheaton looking to see if they can pick this one up out of the pack. Down the far side they will. Ground ball fielded by Wyatt Roniner. Anna Maria's upcoming schedule, they have 4 straight road games upcoming for the AmCats. It all starts on Saturday at 1 p.m. They'll continue their road trip out in North Adams, Massachusetts, taking on MCLA, a record of 0-1 this season. MCLA lost against Salem State to begin their season, so an opportunity for Anna Maria to see if they can record win number 1 of the season. Anna Maria lost by 1 goal against Salem State on Tuesday, 14-13. Next Thursday, Anna Maria will be on the road at Roger Williams, March the 7th at 4 p.m. And then the first GNAC conference game for Anna Maria will take place on Saturday, March the 16th at 1 p.m. on the road at Norwich University up in Northfield, Vermont. Last year, Norwich won 15-5 against Anna Maria. Anna Maria, just 2 wins from last season's team, 2-15 record. Just 1 win in the GNAC last season. Record of 1-9 in the GNAC. Wheaton went winless in the NUMAC last year in a tough conference, 0-6. Record odd in the NUMAC. 6-10 overall last season. Found success in the non-conference slates. And after this game, Wheaton will improve to a 17-5 record, dating back to the start of the 2022 season in non-conference games. Just so dominant when it's come down to non-conference games here for the Wheaton College Lions. Loose ball deflected back. Wheaton comes out with a possession. Under 4 minutes left to go. The game that's resulted in 12 different goal scorers, looking to add some more to the total. In front, it's another goal scored by Hunter Pelletier, 2nd goal of the match. 21-5 for the Lions. Out in transition and working out to perfection. Evan Paterzo having an excellent night tonight, career high 3 points now, recording the assist off the Pelletier, who scored a goal. 6 multi-goal scores in this game. 12 different goal scores for Wheaton. Excellent job tonight, spreading down the well throughout the lineup. 60-26 in total shots right now in favor of the Lions. Big time in this matchup. bouncing back in a huge favor. They get a bright future as well. 42% of the players on Wheaton's roster are first-year players, 16 of the 39 total. The face-off is won by the Lions. Looking to see if they can carry this momentum into Saturday when they face Eastern Connecticut State in a home match and a quick turnaround Saturday at 1 p.m. here at Nordin Field. Working their way inside the attacking zone once again. Evan Paterzo responsible for 3 points, a career high, 2 goals and 1 assist. As we approach the 3-minute mark left to go, Wheaton rushing from the midfield zone up to the attacking zone. Connor Devine looking to get on the board, fires, missed it wide. On the shot will be picked up from the back here for the Lions. Hunter Pelletier restarts the possession. 2 goals now tonight for Pelletier. He had 2 goals of all last season. 12 different goal scorers tonight. 6 of those players multi-goal scorers. Gets past one defender, Will Durkee. Makes the pass out on top. Lost it was Devine. Middle of the pack, bouncing up. And Anna Maria comes down with a loose ball with Dewar. 2.5 left to play. A push from behind. No flag presented there by the referees as the refs let it play on. Dewar receives it past midfield. Big response tonight by Wheaton. After losing their last game against Gordon on the road that Saturday, able to find success bouncing back in this matchup, leading by 16 with 2 minutes left to go. Wheaton will improve to an all-time record of 5-0 against Anna Maria. Double-digit wins now for the Lions over the Amcats in the previous 2 seasons, 21-7 last year. 14-point victory a year ago. And now, an even better game defensively if it will hold up in the final minute and 40 under. 21-5 at the moment. Season high for Wheaton. Tied for the fewest amount of goals allowed this season with a win against the University of New England 11-5 on February 17th in the opener. Behind the net. Loose ball scooped up for the Lions. Their goalkeeper, number 11, substituting at the start of the second half with Evan Borchert. Final minute left to go here in Norton Field in a dominant game tonight for the Wheaton College Lions. Intercepted on the pass by Cameron Riley. And instructed to hold it right here for Wheaton. The shot clock is higher than the game clock currently. They'll come out on top with a 16-point victory if they do so. Excellent night tonight. Bouncing back in a big way in their home field for the Wheaton College Lions. 12 different goal scorers, 6 multi-goal scores. Hat trick each by Charlie Racine, Carter Noyes with a career high, Emmett Edwards with a career high tonight in total goals. Edwards with 3 goals, Carter Noyes with 3 goals, Charlie Racine with 3 goals. Evan Paterzo with 3 points, career high, 2 goals and 1 assist. Jack Board with 2 goals, Hunter Pelletier with 2 goals. Charlie Goodrich had 3 points with 1 goal, 2 assists. Mitch Teppadino with a goal, Lucas Melhorn, Theo Stomatel, Will Durkee, and Mike McLaughlin all added a goal as we go final. Upcoming post-game interview will be upcoming after this one as the Wheaton College Lions win tonight on their home field. Final score 21-5. Wheaton wins over the Anna Maria College Amcats. Thanks everybody for joining in as we'll have a post-game interview coming up with a player of the game. Massive victory for Wheaton College. The total shot 61-27 in the favor of the Lions. Also plus 14 in the ground ball, scooped up 46-32. They went 24-27 on total clears tonight, forced 28 total turnovers committed by the Amcats in this matchup as Wheaton College rolled to a 21-5 victory. 12 different goal scorers providing depth in this matchup. 6 multi-goal scores for the Lions, including 3 with a hat trick between Racine, Noyes, and Edwards. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Upcoming, we will have post-game interview, player of the game, upcoming here in a couple minutes. Stay tuned. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the NewMax Sports Network. Feel free to join in for Wheaton College post-game upcoming here as Wheaton College wins over Anna Maria College tonight, 21-5, the final score in non-conference men's lacrosse action. There's 3 goals scored, career high tonight by Edwards. Thanks so much for joining me. We're here for a post-game interview with Emmett Edwards. Excellent job tonight out there.
Thank you.
What were you seeing on the field that led to your success tonight?
Just a lot of team offense. I mean, that was just a tremendous effort from all of our guys tonight. I think we really did a great job of showing our depth. All of our underclassmen really showed up and just kind of put on a clinic out there. It was really awesome to see.
Yeah, that was great. Spreading it around, 21 total goals. It was 12 different goal scorers in the match, and 3 each with a hat trick between you, Noise, and Racine. There were 6 different players that recorded at least 2 goals. Just everything clicking for your team offensively out there. How does it feel to pick up a bounce-back victory tonight?
It's awesome. It's good momentum, good building block going into the weekend. Got a tough EastCon team coming up, so it's a good team win tonight, and definitely on the right track.
It's been a lot of adjustments in this offseason, a lot of new players on the roster, but how's it been working with a lot of the first-year players, 16 total for this season on the roster?
They've just come in so quickly and gelled so well with all of us, and just done such a good job of paying attention and understanding all of our concepts and all of our different sets offensively especially, and they've just done such a tremendous job to really understand what's going on out there, and I think that's really showed, especially tonight. Excellent
game tonight by Emmett Edwards as we wrap up here. Career high 3 goals in the win over Anna Maria, 21-5. Wheaton, a 16-goal victory tonight on their home field. Quick turnaround for the Lions. They'll be back in action Saturday at 1 p.m. taking on Eastern Connecticut State. Thanks so much for joining me. Player of the game tonight, Emmett Edwards.
Thank
Career
you.
high 3 goals.